Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me.
Daddy's Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, the south side.
In the game for Cincinnati.
Poses.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. 23-yard line. Right to the air is Rodgers. On the sideline, he's got Austin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Over. Green 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Yeah, this. Jump out.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, these two teams looking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Warren will try the right side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Right back to him on first down. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
We didn't get out.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, take 26. Under 10. 50. Flip it down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
21 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
26.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, take 26. Take 30. 26.
Now it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Bengals 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like you guys
I like
on that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
11. 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
58.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to get this to the 31.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Go. 319. Yeah, this.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Ooh, I like it.
258. Get 300. Jump out. Hey, take 26. 26.
Now Rodgers. That is caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
258.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
258.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to go about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Take 30. Screen it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Bengals nothing. First
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On point, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open weekend. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Right, left.
Running left, it's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
3:18.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 3.
3:18. Easy. Wide left. 3:19.
They'll run it. Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Hey, can. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is Fant on the short completion. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go. Right, 11 mighty.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
3:19. 6:30. this. Get 300. Get 300.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. Gets around him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
18, 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north. Screen again.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
12. 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Right, 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege.
They'll get it that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Austin. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
Get 300. Get 300.
On play action, now Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
258. Yeah, this.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demetrius Knight coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
319.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Teammate. Inside. Hey, 88 and 26.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
258. Back north.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have opened the lead up to 30. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
11 MT. Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. A disappointing end to that drive, making it to the red zone, but they'll again, CD, wind up with nothing.
And nothing, that's been the key word, because they've had drives throughout that have finished off with nothing. Can't finish off a drive to save their lives in this game, and this one winds up again giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
Jumbo! Hey, take 26. Take 30.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Flaherty. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now give this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now run to Warren. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
Back north.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
26.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Mike. Get 300. Get 300.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Now wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Go to 50. Blue 58.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Blue 58.
Here's Warren. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
You block over here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49.
Now Burrow. That's complete. It's Mitchell Tinsley. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The 17-yard line.
319.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check 30. Look 50.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Again, in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
12, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They go play action with Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Higgins. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
I'm one.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Rodgers looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Zip! 18! Jump out! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He's into space past the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're going to try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
On 2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11. Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
They'll look to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. All right, maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
This. Get 300.
Rodgers throwing here. A throw left side, caught by the tight end flyer move. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Hey, 88.
kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Over middle, that's caught by Chase.
Gotta go through.
Yes, 2nd and 4.
11, MP, take.
Now it's Burrow.
After 27-yard line.
He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big 13. 11, 11. Got 12, 12. Got.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
50.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
And I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Now Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Hey, check 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88, 88, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
18. Jump out. Back north.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Pittsburgh, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.